first structure I need you to locate on the patient is the transverse processes of the atlas.
Okay.
Transverse processes of the
I'm going
atlas.
to sit down. Hands on top of your knee, facing up, feet flat on the floor. Okay. I'm going to stand directly behind the patient, and then with my ifs, I'm going to locate the inferior aspect of the mastoid process, and then from there, I'm going to palpate slightly medially, feeling for bone resistance, and then being aware of the styloid process. And then I've located the transverse process of the atlas.
So from the mastoid, where do you go?
From the mastoid, slide slightly anterior.
Okay. Next, using a shortcut, palpate the left transverse process of T6.
Okay. All right. I'm on the
Shortcut.
stomach. Shortcut for T6, you said?
Left, yeah,
T6.
transverse process, find and verify, using a shortcut.
Alright, and Hunter, if you can just swing your left arm back behind you. Perfect. Alright, and then I know from the inferior aspect of the scapula, if I bisect directly across to the spine, that would be the spinous process of T6. And then from there, I'm going to take the thumb of my inferior hand, one inner spinous space up and an inch lateral. Actually, two inner spinous spaces up and an inch lateral. And then I'm going to bottom of the sternum, palpate posterior to anterior, feeling the wag of the spinous process. T6. Confirming that.
Okay, next, locate the right pubic tubercle. Right pubic tubercle.
Come around the back.
Right
Good.
pubic tubercle.
Adjust your male anatomy to the left. Yes, I will. Let me know when you're done. Done. All right. Okay, so with pubic tubercle, I'm going to have the patient use their hand and have the base of their hand on the umbilicus and their fingers facing down so they feel the bone resistance. You find it? Got it. Good. Then I'm going to replace my fingers with his, really confirming that, and then from there, half an inch to 3/4 of an inch laterally is the pubic tubercle. I can feel for bone resistance, and then I can confirm that by tracing the ASIS down the inguinal ligament to the pubic tubercle.
Okay. Next, palpate the right talus bone. The patient's right talus bone.
Okay. Okay. So right talus looks okay. So I'm gonna support it with my medial hand, and then no, support it with my lateral hand, and then from there find the medial malleolus, and then go inferiorly and distally to the dome of the talus, and then I know that is the talus, and then I can dorsiflex, confirming it, feeling the indentation of the dome of the talus.
So, what direction of palpation do you go?
For the actual bone? Or, I mean, I'm dorsiflexing the foot, but
Yeah,
the
back
talus.
up though. You were at the medial malleolus, then
Yes.
where do you go?
You go slightly distally towards the talus, to the dome of the talus.
Okay. And your last structure is the left triquetrum.
Okay. How you come up? Just sit right here. So this. Okay, so I'm going to locate the styloid process of the radius and ulnar, and then from there find Lester's tubercle, and then move slightly distally to the lunate, and then from there slide laterally to the Krick. And then I can palpate that. Posterior, posterior to anterior. Kind of like that slight movement of the trick.
Where's this in? Where's that from?
This
Structure? Yeah.
Supporting the proximal bone.
Okay.
Well, actually no, it should be on the supporting next spot. Sorry.
Okay. Y'all are done.
Some